Sometimes you stumble onto history when you least expect it. This story doesn't begin in a museum or at an ancient site. It starts with an old, beat-up oak dresser tossed to the curb on a quiet street here in Saginaw, Michigan. It looked to me to be from around the 1860s to 1880. Something about it called me. I can't tell you why, but I knew I had to bring this particular beat-up old dresser home. So I called my buddy Gil. You may know him as Jill from as G from some of our recent adventures. He brought his car and we hauled the old dresser back to my garage. Now Gil has this habit, and it's a good habit actually. He checks everything over thoroughly. The dresser, whatever, he checks every nook and cranny, every joint, every drawer for secret compartments, things taped under the drawers, any place that something could be hidden, and he's found quite a few things that way. And sure enough, when the third drawer dropped out, something fell loose. Something pretty amazing, I think. Tucked inside the wooden slide rail were two small objects, dusty, fired clay. At first, I didn't know what they were, but when I picked them up, I felt something. Something strange. Like these things had a weight to them, not just in my hand, but somewhere deeper within them. There was a weight, a spiritual weight, perhaps. Well, it turns out they weren't coins or buttons, and I knew that to begin with. These were Islamic prayer tokens called turbas, and one was slightly larger than a silver dollar, thick and worn, showing the outline of a mosque and dome, and the other was smaller, about the size of a quarter, stamped with intricate Arabic script. They're very, very attractive in a primitive sort of way. Well, they're made from the sacred earth of holy cities like Karbala or Najaf. Shia Muslims use them during prayer, placing their forehead on the token during prostration when they kneel on their prayer rugs. They put this between their forehead and the rug and put their head down on it. It's a connection to the holy place where the earth from that's in these pieces was from. So some are carried as blessings, others as keepsakes from perhaps a pilgrimage that the Muslims are required to make. Now, how they ended up inside that dresser, a piece of 19th century American furniture made in Philadelphia, is a mystery. The house where we found it is vacant now, no one around to ask, but I can't shake the feeling that we were meant to find these pieces. Maybe they were hidden for safekeeping, maybe forgotten by someone who once crossed the world, or maybe, just maybe, they found their way to us. Whatever their journey, these tokens now live in my collection. But more than that, they live in my story. And now, since I've shared it with you, they live in your story too. Thanks for coming along. I'm Dennis, as a lot of you know, and I'll see you in the next adventure. God bless. I love you all very, very much.